back to Barnstable this morning. 26 minutes past the top of the hour on this Monday morning. I'm Sarah Colvin, and joining me live on the phone, I welcome our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Mary Czajkowski. Mary, good morning.
Good morning, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
Good. It's a short week. I'm sure the students and staff looking forward to the Christmas break and the holidays. So we're in today and tomorrow, and then we're off beginning on Wednesday, and then we'll return on Monday, January 5th.
Great. We always love that holiday break.
Yes.
Break. But a lot of news has been developing, Mary, as we head into the Christmas holiday. Of course, last week we talked a little bit about how you were a finalist for the position of Superintendent of Schools in the town of Lexington, and we understand that they have offered you that position. So tell us a little bit about where the story is going.
So I was notified. I received a call about 4:15 on Friday from the chair of the Lexington School Committee, indicating that I was the candidate, selected candidate, and offered the position, and I did accept the position Friday afternoon. So it is bittersweet for me, and obviously it's been a long process. But I think for me, it's a new opportunity, a new challenge. But I have 6 months remaining here to continue the work that I'm doing. I know the school committee is going to be meeting tonight to have a discussion about next steps with respect to posting the position and whether or not they're going to do a search and whether they're not going to have an interim. That'll be a decision of the school committee this evening. But, obviously, I'm going to miss most of all, I think, the relationships and the people that I've worked with here in Barnstable for the last, it'll be 4 years when I do leave. But I think, I always feel that for a superintendent, the success is, the sustainability and are you leaving better than where you began. And I think, when I think about the last 3.5 years, the accomplishments with respect to the construction of the new Early Learning Center, the removal of the portables, that was been a work in progress for the last 2 years. Certainly, something that I think moving forward with respect to whoever is in the next position here will carry some of that work forward.
Absolutely, Mary, and I'm sure it wasn't an easy decision. And again, as you say, it was something that you were recruited for, not something that you were looking. But nice to know that you will be with us at least for another 6 months, and then starting in Lexington in the fall.
Absolutely, and you're right. It was not something I was seeking. It was not something I didn't apply for any other position. It wasn't that I was unhappy here. It was I was recruited. I was recruited by a national search firm who thought that I had talents that would be good for Lexington. So you're right. It is bittersweet, but I've still got work to do here in the next 6 months, and I look forward to the transition.
Absolutely. So I understand some folks from Lexington are going to be here in Barnstable today doing a site visit.
Yes, and I'm not. I received a call yesterday afternoon that there would be 5 people coming, and it's somewhat unusual. I think that that they're coming to do a site visit after they've offered and I've accepted the position. But I think they're trying to do their due diligence, and obviously they're a school committee that has the ability to do that, and every school committee is different. And so it's going to be a very short visit today. They're coming at 10:30. They'll meet with myself and some central office staff, and then they'll go over and meet with Tom Lynch and some of his staff. And then they're going to tour a couple of our schools, Hyannis West and the high school, and then they'll conclude with a meeting with Teachers Union President Brooks Deitch and the Administrators Union President Mike Czajkowski, and then they'll be on their way. So, it's once again, I have such mixed feelings, but hopefully the day will go by quickly today, and it will, obviously trying to have any disruption to anything here.
Indeed, and back to business as usual after the holiday break.
Absolutely.
Indeed. Well, Mary, I thank you so much, as always, for joining us here on Barnstable this morning. A pleasure to have you with us, and I know, again, we will continue to have you with us until at least for another 6 months. So, again, I thank you so much, and happy holidays to you. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we will talk with you again in 2015.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and enjoy your holiday as well. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you, Mary, so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Mary Czajkowski.